Hello everybody, welcome to another tarot reading. My name is Amber and this is Earthy Indigo. I hope that you are doing very well today or tonight or whenever it is that you are tuning in to this reading. We have a little bit of a different style reading today for those of you who are OGs to this channel. We are doing a pick-a-pile. I don't usually do pick-a-pile readings on this channel, but I was feeling very called to do this pick-a-pile for you guys today. So that's what we're going to do. And because I am doing a pick-a-pile, I've decided to switch the angle of the camera because I want you guys to be able to see the cards a little bit better because of the messages that we're looking to get today. So I do know that there is a really harsh glare because of the light from my camera, so I do apologize for that. There's nothing really that I can do about that, but I'll try to work around it. I cannot see the screen from the angle that it's at, so sorry in advance for any glaring issues, but hopefully all the messages that need to come through for you can come through for you. Welcome back, returning subscribers, new subscribers. I hope you are all doing wonderful. Thank you so very much for your love and support. Not only has it been helping the channel's growth recently, but it's also been helping the messages get out to more people who may need to hear them as well. So thank you all very much for that. Liking, commenting, and subscribing is a free way to help the channel's growth and help the messages get out. So thank you guys again for all of your love and support when it comes to that. Please check out the description box below for more information about me, the links to my social media and my website, as well as the legal disclaimers. All right, y'all, let's get into this. So I'm sure that you're already aware from the title, although I haven't actually decided what the title is going to be called yet, so I really don't know. You know more about that than me at this point. But the idea behind this is to get some messages for you, the viewer, whatever it is that you need to know at the time of this reading. This is a timeless reading. You are more than welcome to hear the messages from multiple piles if that is what calls to you. But we have pile number 1 here, pile number 2 here, and pile number 3 here. So for pile number 1, we have the child, and I'm going to try to make sure I can get this in view for you. So we have the child, and it says, beacon of hope, spring buds, innocent, growth, and vulnerable. And with the child, we have this fancy white stone that I do not know the name of, and the Adventure Time tarot deck. So, whichever calls to you, definitely take that instinct. So for pile number 2, we have, if I can get the card up, we have the Revolutionist. And this one says, champion of transformation, freedom fighter, pursuer of welfare and justice. And then for pile 2, we have this beautiful blue topaz, which I almost just dropped. And then we have the Witch's Tarot. And then for pile number 3, we have Courier. I hope I'm saying that right. And then it says messenger of connections, delivery, information, transmission, and gift. And for this one, we have this white howlite. And we have the Everyday Witches Tarot. So if you need a moment to pause, feel free to do that. Timestamps will be listed down below if you want to go ahead and skip to your pile. And I will see you at your pile. Bye. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose the child card, then this is going to be your reading. So I'm going to be honest with you, I'm having a little bit of a hard time starting this particular pile's reading. So there could be something here, especially with the child card being pulled. There could be something about you where maybe you feel like you are just learning something, or you are still in training when it comes, I don't know, to something, whether that's work or that could be in your personal life. But with the child card here, and just like the fact that I just kind of felt like I didn't really know how to start this reading, for your pile, that's just kind of the initial energy that I'm getting as we're getting into this. So I do have some pre-shuffled oracle cards over here, but we are going to put these to the side, and I have a zodiac sign, which we're going to flip over in just a second. Now this is just to get a little bit more confirmation for whoever may need it that this is indeed your pile. If you know, your sign doesn't show up, then you don't need to, you know, that doesn't mean that this isn't your pile. It just means that you didn't need confirmation from this card. So let's go ahead and flip this over and see what it says here. So we have Cancer. Okay, so you could be a Cancer. I hope that you can see this. Let me check. Okay, so you could be a Cancer. Or you could have very strong Cancer placements in your chart. Now, for some of you, you may have a child, because we have the child card here, and then we have Cancer. Cancer rules family. Cancer can also talk about motherhood. So you don't have to necessarily be a mother, but there could be something here to do with children in one way or another. Now, initially, when I pulled this card for this pile, my first thought was inner child. So somebody here is really in tune with their inner child, or maybe there's just like a sense of innocence with them. It's also possible that somebody may be doing some inner child work. We shall see. Okay, so overall, the messages that we're going to be getting are going to be, what is it that you need to know the most at this time? And if I do knock into the camera, I apologize in advance. This is a very weird angle for me, and I'm really not used to it. So bear with me. Okay, so what are the messages that pile number 1 needs to know the most at this time? I'm being drawn to the number 4. So 4 may be significant for somebody. Maybe that's somebody was born on the 4th day of the month, or somebody may have been born in April. 4 could be somebody's life path number as well. Okay. So what is it that pile number 1 needs to hear the most right now? So we have the Hierophant. So that could be Taurus energy. Doesn't have to be the case. We're going to need another card, because this is a major arcana, and we can't just roll with a major arcana. We need more information here. But initially, this could be talking about, I want to say religious, but it doesn't necessarily have to be religious. It could be spiritual upbringing or understanding. This can also talk about marriage. But with the sense I was getting in the beginning of somebody maybe like more or less still having their training wheels on, this could be in the sense of like maybe you're just learning the spiritual world, or you're just learning about your spiritual gifts, or you're just learning about, you know, spirituality versus religion, possibly for some. That is initially kind of what I'm getting here. Now this particular deck, this is the Adventure Time Tarot deck, and I am very familiar with the show Adventure Time, so I am aware of the characters as well. And this character right here is a very nasty individual. I believe he's a duke, and he's a lemon, and lemons are sour, so he is sour. And he rules with an iron fist, but he does also have a very awkward sense of, how do I say this, of he's got a very awkward empathy, we'll say that, this character does. So I don't know if that's significant for somebody here. For some of you, this could be somebody that you're dealing with, maybe like a supervisor or a boss or something like that. Like I said, they could be a Taurus. The number 5 may be significant as well, 45 or 54. So let's see, what else do we need to know? Give us more information about the Hierophant. Thank you. So we have the 4 of Wands. Okay, so the 4 of Wands talks about celebration. It also talks about marriage. Y'all, we have the Hierophant and we have the 4 of Wands. For like some of you, we could literally be talking about a marriage right now, or an engagement, or something like that. And there could be a child involved in this situation. This could be for, I'm just gonna go with it. And if this doesn't resonate for you, then maybe you want to choose another pile. But I think that the messages coming through for pile number 1 has to do with your family, your like immediate situation, your home situation, whether you are in a connection, or this is, you know, your parents, or whatever the case may be. For some of you, this could have something to do with your child as well. Adult child. So, tell us more. The Eight of Cups. Okay. And the Ace of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. Did somebody walk away from a marriage? This could be divorce for some of you. I need another card, please, on the Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here? This just took a total left turn. The World. Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Yeah, I think that this could definitely... For some of you, this is talking about either you or somebody else. I'm honestly feeling like you have walked away from a committed situation. It could have been a situation with the other parent of your child. If that is applicable, you could have been married to this person. Doesn't have to be the case. Now, for those of you where it's not resonating for you, as in you personally have gone through a marriage/divorce type of a situation, then this is talking about your childhood. You are the child. It's talking about your inner child, and this is talking about a divorce or a separation within a family unit that took place when you were younger. Somebody in this situation may have just completely left. They may have moved away, maybe to the other side of the world, or what felt to you like the other side of the world. For some of you, somebody within this connection, I'll only take this if this resonates for you. If it doesn't resonate for you, it's not a message for you. But for some of you, whoever this person is on the Eight of Cups that walked away, that was the last time you saw them. You know, it's kind of like that sense of like, you know, somebody went to the store to go get some milk and that was it. Kind of a thing. There could be no communication between you and this person, or maybe communication is something that has recently started. Maybe you have found this person on social media for some of you. Now, if this doesn't resonate for you as this being somebody from your past, like a situation that a childhood wound for you, then this is talking about a romantic connection that you have walked away from, because the cycle was ended. You know, it was done. What's done is done. And so, you know, because the world can talk about completion. Somebody walked away from the situation because it was completed. Tell us more. Tell us about the Eight of Cups. Who's this Eight of Cups? Is this the viewer or is this somebody else? Let's talk about the Eight of Cups. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords and we have the Nine of Swords. So for some of you, it could have been a feminine who walked away. Now, whether that was you or, you know, somebody else, apply that how it resonates for you. Strong earth energy here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This was something that I think when this person, this is getting heavy, you guys. I think that when this person walked away, it caused a lot of stress for you. Now, whether that was you having to walk away or this was somebody else, like maybe, I'm honestly feeling when you were a child. For a lot of you that chose this pile, I feel like this has something to do with childhood wounds, because this character right here on this card is the child, sort of. He's like a clone, but he's a child of this character right here. And I can't remember what their names are. I think this is Lemon Grab and this is Lemon Hope, but I'm not positive. Now, this character right here, this little Lemon, is a child. And he is very, very, very sweet, very kind, very gentle, the complete and total opposite of this character right here. And he's actually going to be, he's basically going to be like the heir. He's going to be the one that takes over this. Okay, now for some of you, I just got this message. Please only take this if it resonates for you, but maybe you yourself are working, maybe like you're engaged, we'll say that. Like maybe you just like got engaged, or you're looking towards a committed relationship, and it's bringing up for you the triggers and these wounds of what happened when you were a child, of how this person walked away. This Queen of Coins walked away and you never saw them again. I think that you could have stayed, like, I'm sorry, like straight up trigger warning. This is starting to get a little bit, in my emotions here. So whoever this is resonating for, you know, trigger warning here. But I am feeling like for some of you, like maybe you, like, you know, it could have created nightmares. It could have created some anxiety. You could have stayed up all night waiting for this person to come back. You know, it's just like, I really feel like crying right now. Like, this is really sad. What I'm feeling here, this really feels very strongly to me like a childhood wound. For some of you, it very well could have been a mother figure, especially with Cancer coming out here. And I was getting that, you know, mother energy. It could have been someone's mother. Apply that how that resonates for you. For others of you, this could be talking about somebody transitioning to the other side. But for the most part, I don't think that that's the case. I think that this person voluntarily left. That they are still here in the physical world, but they've just voluntarily left. You know, this Hierophant situation. They left the situation. Let's talk about the world. Why is the world here? Why is the world here? The Wheel of Fortune and the 9 of Coins. Okay, so for some of you, this person may have, you know, they may have gone off to try and to find their fortune, you know, whatever that might be for you. For others of you, you know, if you are the one who has left a marital situation or a deeply committed situation with another individual, one where possibly a child is involved in, then it's because you have seen that the situation, the cycle was completed and you're looking towards getting your fortune. Let's clarify one more, please. We have a lot of majors coming out. We have the Tower. Okay. And the 2 of Swords. I'm not surprised at all to see the Tower here. Scorpio energy coming out with that. We also have fixed energy with the World and the Wheel. I'm not surprised at all that the Tower came out, y'all. For real. Like, this was a Tower moment. Whether this was something that happened in your childhood or this was something that happened at, you know, as an adult, this was a Tower moment for you. And probably, you know, other people involved. But that's the thing with Tower moments, you know, like Tower moments, they are disruptive and they are chaotic and they are not pleasant most of the time to go through, but they are necessary. And the reason why they're necessary is because that Tower was going to come down eventually. You know, it was violating all kinds of codes. It wasn't built on a good foundation. Like, it was too tall, whatever the case may be. It was going to come down eventually. This situation here, this Hierophant 4 of Wands situation here, whether this was you in another connection or this was something that happened in your childhood, this situation was not built on solid foundations. It was always going to end that way. It was always going to end that way. Everything happens for a reason, you know what I mean? And for some of you, you know, like, I feel like especially if this is resonating for you as being something, being like a childhood wound, I think that the reason why, you know, this Hierophant 4 of Wands situation took place, you know, was so that you could be created, so that you could be here on this planet. You know, sometimes that's why we get together and we connect with people, is so that we can create something amazing together, and that something that is amazing that we create together is another human being, you know. But with great power comes great responsibility, you know, so there's a whole nother level to that. But if for anybody who, you know, may need to know that, like, why did this happen? You know, why did these people even come together? Well, so they could create you, or so that you could create whatever you created, because everything happens for a reason. That's why it was completed. That's why this person walked away, because it was completed. The contract was completed because we have this child here now. You know? Is what it is. All right, so any final messages before we switch it to the Oracle cards? We have the 10 of Coins, and we have Strength. Y'all, for real, this is beautiful. Look at this. Strength and the 10 of Coins. Okay, so keep being strong. You know, if this was a situation where this happened in your childhood, you don't need to worry about that happening to you again, because you're on a different life path than you know, the individuals from your past were, and you're a different person. And I don't know if you can see this, but here in the back is a tower. Do you see that tower? And that tower is standing very strong. It's built on very firm foundation. So, you know, the divine knocked this tower down so that this tower could be built. So this 10 of Coins situation could take place. You know, and I'm really hoping that I'm putting this all in view. I'm not taking a peek at the camera because I can't keep standing up and sitting back down and hitting the camera. But anyway, I think that this is really very beautiful. I think that, you know, for whoever it is that, you know, needed to hear these messages, I hope that you I hope that these were helpful for you. And I don't think that, you know, if you're worried, for those of you where maybe you yourself are getting into a Ten of Coins situation, some sort of a connection, a committed connection, if you're worried that this is going to happen, you know, to you, and don't base your opinion based off of a tarot card, but what the cards are telling me right here is that it's not. You know, you just need to stay strong. Remember that you are strong. You have all of the strength that you need inside of you. Look, we have the Knight of Cups after that. So, you know, for some of you, you have found your Prince or Princess Charming, and that's beautiful. I really do think that that's beautiful. So let's move on to the Oracle cards and see what additional messages we can get for you guys. So let's start with the letters. So every pile has 5 letters. So the first letter that we have is W. And these can be first, middle, last names. We have a heart. We have an O. And a B. So we have a word already. We have bow, and bow, I guess, too. So that could be significant. I'm also getting the name Bowie, maybe even Bowie. I don't know if Bowie is a word, but Bowie. So maybe somebody likes David Bowie or has like, maybe there's a David Bowie song that's significant for you or something. And then we have F. So we also have fob. I got key fob. I don't know if that's significant for anybody, but I'm also getting the name Bob. Okay, so those are the letters. So now let's go to the Oracle messages. So you have 2 animal messages today. So the first one that you have is Black Bear, Guardian, Gentle and Wise Protector. Give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. All right. I feel like that's very significant for this pile. You know, help me awaken my intuition and guide me. You know, for some of you, I feel like maybe this is something that you are just recently learning about. I feel like you may be very protective not only of your own energy, but I do feel like a lot of those that have chosen this pile have, you know, they themselves are a parent. And so you are protective as a parent of your offspring and your family in general. And, you know, there could be something about this situation that might be just kind of like rocking your world a little bit or making you feel a little insecure or unstable. And I think that this is just a reminder, you know, that you are divinely guided and you are divinely protected and you are not alone. Not only do you always have your spirit team with you and your ancestors and your guides and your higher power, whatever that might be for you, but you have, you know, the other people that are in your life as well. So you don't have to think that you go through this journey alone, you know, and if you don't feel like you have anybody in your personal life, you're a part of this collective, you know, you have me. Feel free to drop a comment, you know, shoot me an email. It's in the description box. Like, you know, you're not alone. And I just want you to know that. Whoever needs to hear that. All right. And we have Eagle. Excuse me. Sorry. Mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. I'm telling you, for a lot of you in this pile, this is a childhood wound. This is your inner child that we're talking about here. Your inner child is wounded. Man, y'all, whoever this is resonating for, like, I really hope you give your inner child like a big giant hug, a really big giant hug, and let them know that they are safe, that everything is fine, and that nothing was their fault. And that's metaphorical, however you do that. I do inner work through meditation, so it's all visual for me, but I know everybody is different, but that's just what I'm getting here. I'm also getting too that with mastery, that, you know, you don't really need to worry about perfecting or failing at your intuition or not getting it right or anything like that, because you are destined to be a master. You will master your intuition, because I feel like that is your destiny. That is the path that you are on. You know, and doubt is very normal in the process. I think it's what keeps us sane, honestly, is the doubt. But that's my personal opinion. Let's move on. So we have Eagle, Mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Beautiful. All right, and then your higher self has a message, and that message is, an eclipse may hide your light, but not forever. That is a beautiful message. That is a beautiful message to come through here. Whatever it is that's going on right now, it's just temporary. You know, just like an eclipse will temporarily hide the light of the sun or temporarily hide the light of the moon, but that doesn't mean that that light is gone forever. It's just temporary, you know, and eclipses have their own power and their own magic and their own benefit. So, you know, enjoy that period while it's there, you know, which may sound a little bit ironic, but it's true. Everything happens for a reason. I believe everything happens for a reason. You know, so do that. Go with that. I just noticed, I'm sorry, I got distracted. I just noticed we had you have another message from your higher self. And this is, be the brave and authentic soul you were always destined to be. That's beautiful. I love that. It's a beautiful card and it's a beautiful message. And I really think that is very significant for this pile, especially since we did get strength. You know, this is strength right here. For real. Okay, now this one says, chop wood, carry vodka. Cheers to enjoying your life. You're welcome. I'm telling you. You don't gotta worry, boo. Everything is, I just heard, you don't gotta worry, boo. We're taking care of you. So apply that how that resonates for you. Please do note that I only get messages from my guides. Your guides may communicate with mine, but the messages that come through to me are from my guides. So I'm not going to say that that's a message from your guide, but I guess that's a passed along message. So take with that what you want. Do with that what you will. So we have a Lightworkers card, and this one says, dance with life. Do something to change your energy. So maybe for some of you, there's some sort of stagnancy here. Maybe like, for example, if you have recently gone through some sort of like a breakup, or you've been working on these, you know, inner child wounds, that maybe you've been doing some self-isolating for, you know, healing purposes. And this is just a reminder, you know, to just go out, you know, still, you know, change it up a little bit. It doesn't always have to be the same old thing. Like, just because you're doing, you know, shadow work, and just because you're doing, you know, trauma work and working on healing, whatever it is that you're working on healing, that doesn't mean that you are not allowed to have fun anymore. It doesn't mean that you're not allowed to enjoy life anymore. And it also doesn't mean that if you take a break for a couple of days and, I don't know, go hang out with your friends or go for a walk or, you know, go see a show, then that you have stopped your journey. It doesn't at all. The journey is it's a life's work. You know, it's not something that's going to be accomplished in a day. It's a life's work. It's many life's work for most of us, you know. So give yourself a break. You know, you don't, what is that saying? All work and no play, something or other. Like, don't do that. Don't do the all work and no play. Make sure that you're playing. Make sure that you're having fun. Make sure you're moving, you know, your body. Drink water. Here's your, you know, daily reminder. Go drink some water. Pause if you need to. But yeah, we have Ascension. The Starseed Oracle deck, Ascension. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. Yes, you are. You know, and for some of you, maybe you're going through some sort of a, I just lost the word. An awakening. And that's why this stuff is coming up for you. And I know it sucks, especially when it's something that you feel like you have healed or you have worked through, or it was so long ago, like why even think about it anymore? Well, it's because it's still there and it needs to come to the surface to either be acknowledged or to be released, or maybe there was something about it that, you know, with age, you're able to heal a little bit better, you know, because with age comes wisdom, whatever the case may be, you know, so, you know, just whatever comes up, just let it come up and work through it. And don't think that it's taking a step back, because it's not taking a step back. Even if it's something that you feel like you've already worked through and healed, just because it's coming back up again does not mean it's a step back. It actually means it's a step forward, because now you're able to reevaluate that situation and look back at it. And, you know, maybe you're able to look back at it in a healthier way, or, you know, you're able to let go of it, or you're just able to see things that maybe you weren't able to see before. You know, a perspective shift. Sorry for that if you can hear that. That's my stomach. It is dinner time, so I'm gonna eat some food after your reading. So let's get these cards. I forgot what they're called, but we have two of them. So the first one says, wake up and be awesome. And the back of it says, positive moments Think about your day up to now. Pick out 3 positive moments and jot them down. See? There's happiness hidden everywhere. 1,000 marvels bloom anew each day. Catch it. So that's just like exactly what I was saying. You know, like stay positive. There's always something around you to be positive about. You know, like oxygen, clean water, indoor plumbing, you know, Google Maps. Like, do you guys remember MapQuest? I'm like dating myself right now, but like MapQuest, that stuff was like, MapQuest was the shiznit when that came out, because before that we had verbal directions and we had to learn how to read each other's directions or interpret each other's directions and then try driving with a piece of paper and our handwritten scrawled directions on it. But anyway, I digress. So there's a few things for you to be thankful for right there if you were finding it difficult to find something. So this card says, love deeply, laugh often. Strong relationship. When we love someone deeply, we can connect with them on a soul level, creating an unbreakable bond. And when we share laughter with someone, we create memories that will last a lifetime. Yeah, I think some of you may have somebody and you're just a little hesitant. Maybe you're afraid because of what happened in the past that you're going to be repeating a cycle. And I don't think that's something that you really need to worry about right now. I don't think that's something that you really need to worry about in general. You know, trust the process, trust the divine, trust yourself. This is really positive, I think. So for some angel numbers, you have 2. The first number you have is 1011 or 1011. Take action. Hope, new beginning, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. This is a call to take action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. And then we have 1010, endings and beginnings. Interesting. 1011 and 1010. So you have, I just went blank on the word. Anyway, I keep wanting to say repetition, but it's not repetition. Progression. That's the word I was looking for. So this is showing progression for sure. I think that's lovely. So 1010, it's up to you. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, and unconditional love. It's time to put those long-cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. Yes, trust in the process. All right, now a message from the universe. This says your life is about to start to move quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. And then we have 2 Soul's Action or Soul's Truth cards today. So I think that these cards are probably really going to be helpful for this pile, especially if you do resonate with doing the shadow work or the childhood, you know, healing, whatever that might be for you. These cards, I really like these cards. They're really good for shadow work, but they're also really good for journaling. If you do journaling, which is a really awesome way to, you know, do your shadow work, but to each their own. These can be really good journaling prompts, these questions, and it just gives you something to think about. You know, it's a, what's that word when you look inward? Introspection? I think it's introspection. Anyway, the first card we have says, what risk can I take today? Be not mistaken. You will have to take bigger risks than you ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. You will have to take the big, scary leap, which for some of you is marriage. The big, scary leap, that could definitely be marriage. You know, maybe for some of you, you are engaged and you are moving forward towards some sort of a committed relationship, or maybe moving in together or something, and it's triggering these wounds for you. You know, but you're not your past, and you're not those people from your past. So, you know, don't expect that you're going to have the same journey. You know, your story is going to be different because you are the author of your story. You know, they were the authors of their stories. You're the author of yours. But do not fret, because your soul has wings. Today's soul action. What risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave and courageous, and you will discover what you are really made of. That's a gorgeous message. And then last we have, when was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants. Or did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting and eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and find the joy in the littlest things. Note to self, laugh more often. Today's soul action, make somebody laugh today. Beautiful. Laughing is also a really great way to raise your vibrations. You know, it's hard to stay sad or angry or upset when you're laughing and smiling and having fun. But pile one, those are all the messages that I have for you. I really do hope that they were helpful, that they resonated and brought you the clarity and confirmation that you were looking for. If they did and you enjoyed it, please do hit that like button. It does really help the channel's it helps the channel's growth and the messages get out. It helps, YouTube's algorithm doesn't push smaller channels out very often. So that would be just a really great way to say thank you to me if you enjoyed this reading. If you haven't subscribed and you'd like to subscribe, please feel free to do that. Please do know that I don't do pick-a-piles all that often, although I am, doing what I'm being guided to do at the current time with the channel. So we'll see how it goes. But let me know what you think about this. If you want more pick-a-piles, if you have a suggestion for a pick-a-pile, drop it in the comment down below or comment on any other video. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you have a great day or night or whenever it was you were watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you were drawn to the Revolutionist, then this is your reading. Alright, so let's jump into this. I have a zodiac sign, and then I have some pre-shuffled oracle cards and some letter runes. We're going to put those over to the side and get to those after the tarot. But I'm going to go ahead and flip the zodiac card right now. Now, this is just further confirmation and clarity for whoever may need to hear it, that this is your pile and these are your messages. If this is not your sign, that's fine. This is just clarity and confirmation for anybody who needs it. Also, sorry for the background noise. My dog has a chew toy for this pile, so I hope that's not too distracting. Okay, so let's see what this is here. So we have the sun. Okay, interesting. So the sun rules Leo. The sun, to me, is also a celestial representation of the divine masculine. So I'm honestly kind of not surprised when the Revolutionist card was pulled. I was kind of feeling like this might be the divine masculine. Pile, again, take that how that resonates for you. We do all have masculine and feminine energy within us. It is the yin and the yang. So just apply that how that resonates for you. If you don't identify with being a masculine or a divine masculine, then it could just be that you are standing in your masculine energy right now. And with the Revolutionist here, I definitely feel like that is the case. So this card right here, I'm taking this card to represent you, the viewer. So I think that you are probably the rebels in the collective, so I completely relate to that. I consider myself to be a rebel too. I kind of think we all pretty much are in our own degree. But this is definitely this pile. Y'all are my rebels in the collective. Strong sense of justice, a strong sense of doing what is right, a strong sense of, and that's despite, how do I say this? Like, you're not afraid to stand alone. You're not afraid to, go against the tide. I'm seeing this picture, and you probably know the picture I'm talking about. It's been around for a while, but it's like, I think it was during World War II, and it was just like all of these people who were, like bowing down, I think is what it was, or throwing a salute or something, and there was only one person out of all of them that was not conforming, and that's you. That's this pile. Whoever this person is, you are not a conformist. You are a revolutionist. Pursuer of justice for sure. Like I said, you know, could have strong Leo. This could also talk about, maybe this is something that you do for your career, is, you know, something in the line of justice, or something as far as like being a freedom fighter, or whatever you want to call it. It could be something that you do for your, is like your line of work. With the Sun card here, this could also just be like the way that you are viewed by other people. You could, for some of you, you might be considered the black sheep in the family, you know, or in the group. Because the Sun, this is the solar plexus, and our Sun, the Sun, you know, the Sun is the center of our solar system, right? All of the planets in our solar system revolve around the Sun. So it's logical to think that, you know, the Sun would talk about how we view ourselves. This is our self. This is, you know, our ego. It's the solar plexus. So I think that this may have, for some of you here, this definitely has something to do with your image, you know, in society, or at, like I said, at work, or in your family, or whatever the case may be, maybe just in general. For some of you, maybe you have like a social media page, or maybe like a blog or something, where you like, you share these ideas. It could even be like, I'm getting like Reddit, or like a video sharing thing. Not YouTube, but like another, I don't know what other ones there are, but I'm getting something like that, like some sort of like a platform where like maybe you talk, maybe you do public speaking, something like that. I'm not really sure, but that's what I'm getting here. All right, so let's get into the tarot. So you have the Witch's Tarot deck today, and let's just see what are the messages for you. So what is it that pile number 2 needs to know? Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles, and we have the shadow side. So strong masculine energy in this deck. Earth energy showing up with the King of Pentacles. That would be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And then the shadow side, I'm getting that Scorpio energy with this card. I don't know what the number is in the normal tarot, but I'm getting strong Scorpio. I was also getting Sagittarius, so that might be significant for some. But Sagittarius just like wanted to be said, although I'm getting, like I said, strong Scorpio, and maybe even Pisces. So Pisces, Scorpio, and Sagittarius, that's the energy that I'm getting here with the shadow side, and then Earth energy with the King of Pentacles. So like I said, this could definitely have something to do with your business, whether that is like, you know, your day job, or maybe this is a side project that you do. I feel like you are the type of person who is very rational. I think that you are really good at organizing your priorities, I guess. That just wanted to come through, but I was going to say like your finances, you know, like for some of you, maybe you're an accountant or something, although I'm not really feeling the accountant energy with the revolutionist here, but you know, that could be the case. So we have shadow side. Why is the shadow side here? Let's talk about that. Why is shadow side here? Clarify shadow side. The 9 of Swords. Okay. One more, please. What was this one that wanted to fall? The 4 of Swords. I'm going to put that back. Nope, I'm being told to keep that. Okay. One more, please, on the 9 of Swords. One more on the 9 of Swords. Thank you. So we have the Page of Cups. Okay. Some of you, there's something here that's keeping somebody up at night. It's keeping you up at night. Maybe this is something that you think about a lot at night. Maybe for some of you, maybe work at night. But I'm getting this more of like there's something that's really, really heavy on your mind at night. Now, maybe for some of you, that's when you do your shadow work, or you do your introspection. Maybe there's some sort of like a meditation or something that you do specifically at nighttime to channel that energy. For others of you, there could be a connection with the moon. And that's where the like nighttime comes in here. And the moon, and as I'm seeing the moon here too, and I'm also seeing the letter M. So the letter M, that could be significant for somebody in someone's name. But the moon, it's yes, it comes out at nighttime, but what does the moon do for us at nighttime? And you can really feel the difference on the night of the new moon. But the moon, it illuminates the nighttime for us, right? So we can see better. Stars do that too. If you don't live in the city, then starlight is actually really, really, really bright as well. But for the most part, you know, the moon, that's what helps us to be able to see at nighttime. It illuminates the darkness for us. So I'm getting that here, that for some of you, maybe you're working with some sort of lunar deity, or you just like really like connecting with the moon right now. But I feel like whatever it is that you're going through, it's happening at nighttime. And I'm kind of getting this feeling like this revolutionist energy here has something to do with this feeling of anxiety that you're feeling. I feel like for some of you, you're unable to rest, or there's a sense of restlessness. Let's talk more about that here. Oh, sorry, I just hit the camera. We also have water energy with the Page of Cups and air energy with the Swords. So, can we talk more about the Nine of Swords? Let's talk about the Nine of Swords and the shadow side. What is this? What is this that's keeping them up at night? A Queen of Wands. What? There's a lady, y'all. Could be a feminine, like I said. It could be a masculine. Apply how it resonates. There's another person here. There's another person here. Someone is up late at night. Look at that. Do you see how I just picked that up? Page of Swords, King of Swords, Knight of Swords. There's a lot of thought process going on here. Page of Swords, King of Swords, Knight of Swords. For some reason, I thought that was a King of Swords again. Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. There's something here to do with communication. Okay, so whoever this person is, they're, or whoever this is resonating for. I'm going to put this one behind because I don't feel like that's really necessary. I feel like that was more just like description. You've got someone else on your mind, y'all. You really do. You're stressing about it. What does this Queen of Wands have to do with the Nine of Swords and shadow side? The Ace of Swords, a lot of swords energy. Y'all are for real in your, like, in your thoughts, deep in your thoughts. Five of Pentacles, the World, that's fixed energy, and then the Five of Swords. So something happened here. I think that some of you, you're not in connection with this Queen of Wands. I was wondering if any connections were going to come through in these readings, but we're definitely getting that with this pile. There's an ending here between you and this Queen of Wands. I think that for some of you, there could have been some conflict here between, you know, you two. And I do feel like the Queen of Wands was the one who walked away. I feel like you are feeling a little bit left out in the cold. There was some truth that wasn't revealed here. Somebody didn't reveal a truth, and I honestly think that like, no judgment here, but I think it could have been you because of the cards that we had on the bottom of the deck. Oh, I shuffled. But because of the fact that we had, you know, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the King of Swords, like, I think that's you. There was some sort of truth that wasn't revealed to this Queen of Wands, and it caused an ending. There's a disconnect here, and for whatever reason, this is keeping you up late at night. You're stressing about it, thinking a lot about it. Maybe it has something to do with, like, whatever this, I think that for some of you, maybe you weren't in this energy. Did you not fight for this connection? Is that what this is? Is that what this is? I think that might be it. I think that whoever this is stressing at night because they didn't fight for this Queen of Wands. Because they weren't in this revolutionist energy at the time. They were in a different energy. Maybe they were more in their ego with the sun coming out here. That's very possible. There could be distance between you two with the World here. There could be distance between this king and this queen. I want to know what wasn't revealed. Because the Page of Cups can talk about an apology too. And I wasn't going to say anything because I wanted to see what more information came out with the shadow side over here. But I think that could be what it is. Somebody here is up late at night stressing and thinking about how can they apologize to this Queen of Wands. How can they come in and tell them the truth? Because something about this King of Pentacles here, they've changed. There's like a progression here, or an upgrade, or like a level up. I don't know, like somebody had an awakening or something like that. But they're a revolutionist now. They're no longer going with the tide. Interesting. Very interesting. So were you just going along with something? Maybe for some of you, you had like a group of friends that didn't like this feminine. Let's talk about the Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here? What was this truth that wasn't revealed? That came out quick. The Ace of Wands. Tell us more. The Nine of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. Y'all for real? Are you kidding me right now? Six of Cups, the Magician. Y'all for real? Divine masculine energy coming in here strongly. We have literally 3 freaking aces. Y'all, pile 2, you got 3 aces. Do you see this? What truth was not revealed? The truth that the fact that you wanted a new beginning with this person. You had feelings for this person. You thought this person could have been your wish fulfillment, or they were your wish fulfillment. This could be a soulmate. It could be somebody from your past. You could have children with this person. There's a lot of nostalgia here. The Six of Cups, this is nostalgia. You are, this King of Pentacles, maybe this isn't you. Maybe you're here trying to get information on somebody else. Like you're masculine. Play how it resonates for you. This pile, you know, I think it's going to, y'all are revolutionists for sure. You're my rebels. Play how it resonates for you. This King of Pentacles here did not offer, they did not come in and offer this new beginning to this Queen of Wands, even though they wanted to. Even though they knew that this Queen of Wands was their wish fulfillment. And now they're regretting it. They're thinking about it and they're regretting it. And why are they doing that? Because they've upgraded, y'all. They've become this revolutionist. They've seen the truth in some capacity. They have lost the rose tint from their glasses. And they're up at night stressing, how can I apologize? How can I make this right? What can I do? Trying to manifest these aces. Damn, I wasn't expecting that. That's heavy. That's heavy. I was literally not expecting 3 aces. I mean, sometimes you guys, the cards are going to call you out. Like, sorry, not sorry. It's just, it's the truth of it. They do it to me too. Like, you're not the only one. I do readings for myself and the cards will call me out too. Like, you're not the only one, you know? And that's just kind of like what this is, you know? Or whoever this is resonating for. Let's talk about the Page of Cups. The Four of Cups. Okay, so they're worried that you're going to ignore them, or you're worried that they're going to ignore you because they've moved on. Yeah, you think that, for some of you, I think that you may think that this person is in another connection, and that they're going to ignore you. For some of you, this could have been something that, you know, there could have been like a lot of time that has taken place since this disconnect happened. So tell us more. The Knight of Pentacles and Death. Yeah, you think that there's been an ending. You think, yeah, 3 of Swords, Karma. For real though, King of Wands. You think that there's been an ending. This strong masculine energy coming out here. A lot of kings have shown up. But honestly, like the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, Death, I mean, you think that this is over because you took too long. You took too long to come in with an apology. It took too long for you to get into this revolutionist energy. This is what you're thinking, you know, or whoever this is resonating for. So, you know, take what resonates. I just lost my train of thought. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Justice, y'all, for real. Libra, Scorpio. There's a lesson here. There was a lesson here. Somebody here learned a lesson. They're wondering if they can make it right with this connection that they ended in the past. That's what I'm getting. So let's get a card. Let's see. Huh? I don't want to leave y'all on a cliffhanger. So what might happen is this person how will this Queen of Wands receive this King of Pentacles? Would this Queen of Wands accept this apology? We have the Seven of Wands, so they're going to be defensive. 2 of Swords. Yeah, this person, the Queen of Wands is going to be guarded, y'all, for real. But there was a lot of chaos. I mean, we had the Five of Swords or the Five of Wands or something like that come out. There was a lot of chaos. There's a lot of conflict. You know, in the past, this Queen of Wands is going to be guarded. They're going to make sure, they're going to want, yeah, very guarded. They're going to want to make sure that you are, let's get another card. How will this Queen of Wands receive this Queen of Pentacles? Oh, snap. We have the Empress. For real? You guys. This is my divine partner pile. I'm calling it now. This is my divine partner pile. I don't care what you resonate with. That's exactly what this is. You see this person as your Empress or your Emperor. We have Taurus, Libra energy coming out here. This person is guarded. This Empress is guarded. Why? Because they're a freaking Empress, y'all. Because they're an Empress. And an Empress isn't stupid, okay? Like, an Empress isn't just going to accept, you know, a cup because it's a cup that's being offered to them. They're going to make sure that, you know, it's full and it's not poisoned. For some of you, whoever needed to hear that, they want to make sure it's not poisoned. You know, this person, this Queen of Wands is going to be very guarded, but there is possibility for growth here. There is a possibility for fertility within this connection. I do feel like this Queen of Wands, this Empress, would be open to communication. They would be open to hearing this King of Pentacles out, but they are, you know, you got to come in correct, y'all. You got to come in correct. You got to be showing up as the Emperor. Straight up, you know. Let's get another card. One more card on this Empress, please, on how this Empress would feel. We have the Fool. Hold up. We have the Fool. Okay, that's all the aces, y'all. Talk about a new beginning. We're back at ground zero. That's a reunion. That's a rebirth. There's possibility here. There is a possibility. For sure. If this King of Pentacles can get out of their head, if this King of Pentacles can come forward and bring the truth, you know, be willing to, you know, understand the fact that this Empress is going to be guarded, understandably so, because this Empress has a right to be guarded. This Empress ain't no fool, you know, but she is willing to trust, she does trust the divine. She is willing to, you know, take that leap of faith. Yeah, but she's not going to put herself in a Eight of Swords situation. So she's going to be guarded. She's going to be, you know, she's not just going to jump blindly into anything. So it's not going to be a situation where, you know, you can just show up at this person's house with roses and be, and, you know, then after that it's happily ever after. Like, there's going to be, you know, relationships take work. Connections take work. And that's, you know. But, y'all, I'm going to be serious, though. I'm going to be real for a minute. If there's any king in the deck that can handle the work, it is the King of Pentacles. If there is any king, it would be the King of Pentacles. King of Wands maybe too. The King of Wands would be taking action though. This King of Pentacles, he's still thinking about it. He hasn't quite decided if he's going to be making a move yet. And that's because he's not sure how this Empress is going to react. You can't know the ending yet. Then what would be the point in reading the story? If you already knew how it ended, there would be no point in reading the story. Well, you are living the story right now, so you're not going to know how it's going to end. You're going to have to take that leap of faith or not. You know? This Empress knows. I think this Empress can pick up on this masculine's energy, for sure. Especially if this is a divine partner connection, which I really think for most of you it is. Higher level soulmate at the least. There could be something here to do with turquoise, because I'm feeling pulled to that. Somebody here could have like Native American ancestry. I'm getting topaz and silver. Like one of the southern states. I can't think of what the tribes are down there. But anyway, that's I'm tapping into my own ancestry right now. So let's move on and let's go to the oracle cards. So we're going to start off with the letters. I do have 5 letters here. Every pile got the same number of letters. Okay, not every pile got the same number of oracle cards, and I feel like saying that to you, pile number 2, because you didn't get as many of some oracle cards as some of the other piles, and then you got more of other oracle cards than the other piles. So it all kind of evened itself out. You know, I wasn't going to try and specifically pick a number. I let the messages come through the way they're supposed to. That's how I roll. So this is, you know, how I do it. So whoever needed to hear that. So the first letter we have is the letter P. I got the name Paul. And Peter. Now, these are also biblical names. So somebody here could have a pull to, I'm also getting St. Petersburg. Eastern Europe, wherever that is. That could be significant here. But St. Peter, St. Paul, something like that. That's what I'm getting, just like that energy. We have the letter V. I'm getting the name Victor. I'm also getting victory, victorious. We have the letter H. I just got high. So maybe somebody just needs to say hi, you know, like maybe that's the first step. Just say hi. How you been? What's up? We have why. And last we have an A. So it's interesting. We have hay. We just have it as like the hay that horses eat. You know, but maybe that's the sign right there, y'all. Somebody just needs to say, hey. Hey, how are ya? What's up? We also have yeah. Yeah. It could be a yes. And we have ha. Like haha. Have some jacks. Jack may be a name. Have some laughs and some jokes. That's what I was trying to say, but I just combined the two words. I like to make up my own words sometimes. The English language is difficult. Anyway, I'm just joking. So let's get to the oracle cards. All right, so first we have the animal oracles, and you have cougar is your first animal. It says assertive. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. Yes, I think that some of y'all know. You know, this King of Pentacles, whether that's you or this is somebody you're reading on, they know. You know what you need to do. Just say hi. How do you break the ice? You know, with a hi. Highs are warm and friendly. Warmth thaws ice. It's an interesting, that was an interesting message to come through right there. I think that could have come through a little bit better, but hopefully that made sense to whoever needed it. So we have butterfly, rebirth. Okay, so we had queso. All right, so that's cheese in Spanish. So somebody may speak Spanish or speak like multiple languages. It could have something to do with someone's ancestry as well, too, because I was really picking up on my own personal Native American ancestry, and so there could be somebody here who has, there's strong ancestors coming through here with this energy. For some of you, you could have been a revolutionist in a past life as well, but rebirth. So not only is that talking about, you know, I think that that's kind of like what this King of Pentacles is hoping to achieve with this Queen of Wands. I just don't really know how, but I think that this is also the energy of this King of Pentacles, you know, whoever this is resonating with. I think that you personally have gone through a rebirth. You have gone through a transformation. This is one of the reasons why butterflies for me is like one of my favorite animals, even though it's an insect. I just really, really love butterflies, and it's a recent thing for me over the last couple of years, and it's because I personally went through a major tower moment in my own personal life. Many that led to a huge tower moment, and I went through massive rebirth. So I just absolutely love this card, and you know, like that's what I'm feeling with this energy, with this pile. All right, I'm going to stop rambling. Let's go on with the messages here. So it says rebirth. You can reinvent yourself. Open to the rewards of change. You have a brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. Yes, every part. You know, the valleys and the hills. Sometimes you got to forge the path, you know, and sometimes it's easily there for you. And that's just what makes the journey so incredibly amazing, in my personal opinion. All right, so you have a higher level, or sorry, I'm just going to throw that. You have a message from your higher self. That message is you aren't done. You are just getting started. I think that's fitting for some of you. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing because of the fact that I've been saying that I feel like this pile has gone through an awakening. They were not, you know, you were not in this revolutionist energy in the past, and you are in this revolutionist energy now, and it's like you are just getting started. Yeah, you are just getting started. Sorry, I hit the camera again. Because you just stepped into this energy, and baby, you have no idea what kind of a journey that is. Like, it just started. It's going to be a grand epic adventure, so, you know, get ready. Get ready. All right, next we have keep your word. Something's so right about that. So yeah, keep your word. If you say you're going to do something, do it. You know, be honest and truthful. And there's nothing wrong with saying you can't do something. From the Lightworkers Oracle deck, we have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Yeah, I think that pile number 2, I think that you definitely need a break. You need some rest, because I do feel like the times that you have to rest, you're not really fully getting enough rest because you've been stressing a lot about the situation. For some of you, maybe you've even been kind of beating yourself up a little bit about, you know, events that may have taken place or actions that you may have partook in. And so I think that, you just really need to rest. And I hope that whenever it is that you are reading this, I hope that you get a very, very, very good night's sleep tonight. I hope that you have beautiful, pleasant dreams, and that you wake up feeling refreshed and rejuvenated and ready to tackle the day and to start on this new, beautiful journey. That's what I'm wishing for you. So from the Starseed Oracle, we have inner worlds. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. And then these cute little kitty cards. We have the future depends on what you do today. Be productive instead of passive. Don't let circumstances control you. Proactively create the life you want. The choice is yours. To remain passive and let life happen, or apply a proactive mindset and actively shape your destiny. Okay, I feel like that this has to do with this Queen of Wands here. Okay, this person, this pile number 2, you have been stressing about this situation. You think it's done. You think it's there's nothing you can do. You would like to try and make things right, but you're worried that this person has moved on. You're worried that this person, doesn't like you and is just going to reject you. But here's the deal. You're never going to know if you don't try, and even if it doesn't succeed, at least you can say you tried, right? At least you know, and you can move on with your life after that, but, I think that this sentence here, don't let circumstances control you. Proactively create the life you want. The choice is yours to remain passive and let life happen, or apply a proactive mindset and actively shape your destiny. Okay, being proactive, being passive, just like waiting, letting circumstances control you, not taking the actions that you need, that can be the King of Pentacles energy. That's also the King or the Knight of Pentacles energy. It's very slow moving, very passive. Maybe this is something that you have been, moving very slowly towards working on, or something that you're just kind of like, well, maybe, I should just move on from this and just let it go. Like, this person's never going to want to talk to me again. I should just, just let it be. Do you, and do what feels right for you, but make a decision and stick to it. I think that and this is my own personal opinion, like I said, it's up to you, but I think that, if you've been stressing about this much, then it's for a reason. At the very least, whether or not you're going to take any action towards this other person, I think that thinking about that and trying to figure out why that's coming out, and evaluating what decision it is that you do make, I think that can give you a lot of insight into yourself as a person, and just like, some introspection there. All right, so angel numbers. You got 2 angel numbers. So the first one that you have is 1919, cycles. Karma, warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, changes, and rebirth. This is the 3rd card that is talking about rebirth. The 3rd card, okay? For whoever needs to know that. It's just really strongly giving me that reunion energy, but it's kind of like this King of Pentacles, they have to make a decision. They have to decide if they're going to take action towards this Queen of Wands or not, because this Empress is like, what are you going to do? And they also need to understand that just because they decide to take the action to show up, they still have to show up correctly. It's kind of one of those situations of doing it regardless of what the outcome is, like, whether you get a yes or you get a no, ask the question. Because either way, you're going to learn something. Do you know what I mean? Either way, you're going to be able to move on with your life. Either way, you're going to be able to let go of this situation. Do you know what I mean? It's better than wondering what if, in my opinion. And that's just what, that's just what's coming through. All right, karma. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so that they don't repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences. Take that how that resonates for you. And then we have 0808, swift action. Wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, auspicious outcomes. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps toward achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. I mean, this Empress is willing to take that leap of faith. It's just a matter of whether or not this King of Pentacles wants to show up correctly or show up at all. But an Empress isn't going to wait around forever. And here's the thing to know about an Empress too. If you're an Emperor watching this and you're curious, okay, Empresses don't chase. They attract. An Empress is not going to chase you. Action, that's an Emperor move. It's a masculine energy. And it has nothing to do with gender. This is energy, okay? So don't come at me in the comments about this. But an Empress, she's not going to chase you. She's going to wait. She's going to attract. So for whoever needs to hear that, there you go. So let's get, you have 2 messages from the universe, and this poor card right here is so damaged. I'm going to have to probably get a new deck just because of this card, but we can still read it, so let's go. It says, live your life to its fullest potential. Let go of the need for approval from others. Live up to your own expectations. No more selling yourself short. Keep moving forward. You've got this. So for some of you, maybe the reason why you haven't reached out to this Empress is because of the opinions of other people around you. But, let me ask you this. Whose life are you living? Your life or theirs? So whose opinion at the end of the day really matters the most? Just saying, And obviously you've got to consider the obvious things, like children or your work and things like that. Let's not go extreme here, okay? Let's not take my words and just run with them. But that's just what I'm saying, all right? So this one says, this is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. Get ready for unexpected breakthroughs, good news, and plot twists. Blessings are coming. Plot twist. Ooh. I just am so happy we got this plot twist, and I don't feel like I'm going to say anything else. I'm going to tap into my Scorpio moon and be super mysterious about that and just leave that up to your own interpretation, but I love that card right there. All right, let's get a Soul's Truth Oracle message here. This one says, what am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? Are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time to go inward and find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within you. Today's soul action. Breathe in your favorite essential oil. Inhale deeply into your belly. Drop your shoulders and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for the answers. That is a beautiful message to end on. All right, pile number 2, thank you all so very much for tuning in to this reading. I do hope that these messages were helpful, that they resonated and brought you the clarity and confirmation that you were looking for. If you did enjoy the reading, please do give it a thumbs up. Not only does it help the channel's growth, but it does help the algorithm and help YouTube to push the video out to more people who may also need to hear the messages. And if you aren't subscribed and you would like to, see more of my videos, then definitely feel free to subscribe. Do note that I don't do pick up piles very often. I am currently in an energy where I am doing the readings that are being called for me to do. So if, but with that being said, if you do have any suggestions for future pick a pile readings that you would like me to do, or specific questions for general readings, drop it down in the comment below, and I will definitely take those into consideration. I do appreciate the reading suggestions. All right, that is all that I have for you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day or night, or whenever it was that you were tuning in to this reading, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. I hope that you're doing very well today or tonight. All right, so if you chose this courier card, then this is your reading and these are your messages. All right, so I do have some pre-shuffled oracle cards. And then we also have a zodiac oracle. So I'm going to put these ones over to the side and we'll get to those after the tarot. And I am going to start off with the zodiac sign. Now this is just to give more clarity, more confirmation for whoever may need to hear it, that this is indeed your pile and these are your messages. If this isn't your sign or it doesn't resonate for you, then that's okay. This could still be your pile and these could still be your messages. It's just possible that you didn't need confirmation from this card. All right, so this one we have is Uranus. Okay, so we have a planet. The Uranus rules Aquarius, so somebody may be an Aquarius. We also have the number 20, which would reduce down to a 2. So 2, 20, or 22 may be significant for somebody here. All right, so I'm kind of getting a feeling like this pile, this may be my... how do I say this? My fellow messengers. You yourself may do tarot or runes or some sort of divination. I feel like you are very connected to the other side, probably even to your guides. You yourself may get, messages. You may be a clairvoyant or a clairaudient. You may, just receive your own type of divine messages, whatever that might be for you. This could also be something that you do as a career. You may work in like the mail industry, I guess would be how you could say that, or like delivery. That could be significant to what it is that you do for your job. For some of you, I'm kind of feeling like airplanes, like something to do with airplanes. I don't know, somebody works at an airport, or maybe you work next to an airport. Maybe there's something significant about like a type of an airplane, like specifically the ones that farmers use. They like spray the stuff over the crops. That could be applicable for some. I'm seeing a red airplane. Interesting. All right, so very interesting with that. Let's go ahead and move on to the tarot. So you have the Everyday Witches Tarot for your pile. All right, let's get some messages. Let's see what is up, or what does pile number 3 need to know? Okay, we have the Knight of Cups, and this one wanted to come out too. And this one is Strength. Sorry in advance if I keep hitting the microphone or the camera. I'm really not used to this angle, and I'm doing the best that I can with the new angle. Also, apologies in advance if I don't really get the card very well in view. I can't see the camera from my angle. I can't see I can't see what's going on. I can't see it from your point of view, I guess is the way to say that. So I don't know if it's in shot or not. I'm just doing my best. All right. So we have the Knight of Cups and we have Strength. So are you wanting to send a message to somebody? For some of you, you may be wanting to send a message to somebody. I feel like this could be a little bit like, for some of you, you may have also been drawn to pile number 2. Or there could be additional messages for you in pile number 2. It may be a little bit early to say that, but that's kind of what I'm feeling here. We have Leo energy with Strength. I don't know if I already said that. And then water energy with the Cups. That would be Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Honestly, it feels to me like you're trying to find the strength to send a message to somebody. Possibly a message of love. Maybe ask somebody out on a date. I'm getting shark in the water. There's a shark in the water. I don't know if you can see that. There's a shark in the water here. For some reason, like, I feel like this shark is a mystery. I'm not getting really a clear message on what that is. Maybe this is something that you're just worried about. Maybe you're worried there's a shark in the water. You're worried that there's some sort of danger or something that you're not seeing. But the thing about the Strength card is this witch here, she's not only like, you know, chilling and vibing with this lion, but she's also casting a spell over her shoulder without even looking to make this tornado stop being a tornado. So you have the strength. Are you doubting yourself right now? Okay, let's get some more messages. Let's talk about the Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Holy cannoli, that is a lot. Oh. It's not as many as I thought, actually. That felt like it was like 6, but it's only 3. We have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Well, I definitely think that if you were pulled to pile number 2, then you should check out pile number 2. There could be some sort of... there's definitely a connection in some way or another, because pile number 2 was talking about messages, and we had the Queen of Wands come out in pile number 2. And also the 10 of Pentacles, I believe. That could have been pile number 1. But anyway, if you feel... check out pile number 2 if you feel called to do that. Alright, let's move on here. I mean, y'all, come on. Like, this is, like, I don't really know how else to read this other than the fact that you're trying to find the strength to communicate a love message with somebody that you would like to start a family with or build something stable with. Somebody that you see potential with. Maybe this is, for some of you, this is like moving a relationship, you know, up to the next level. Like engagement or moving in or something like that. We have water energy with the cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have earth energy with the pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And we have fire energy with the wands. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Magician. Aquarius energy. That's interesting because I was literally just thinking, where's an Aquarius card? There's not even any air. And we have Uranus. Well, it was just on the bottom of the deck. We have the Magician. 5 of Swords. There's that shark in the water. But is it really a shark in the water, or is it something that you're just afraid of? Let's talk about the 5 of Swords. Why is the 5 of Swords here? I'm going to reshuffle. I don't feel like those were supposed to come out. This is the only pile that I've had to reshuffle, if that is significant for anybody. Sorry, I'm just checking to make sure they're in the right order. I don't read the cards in reverse, so I put them in a specific order and shuffle them in a specific way so that they all stay facing the same direction. I also kind of feel like, for me personally, I just feel like the energy flows better in my decks when all of the cards are facing the same direction. But again, that's just me. Why is the 5 of Swords here? 6 of Pentacles. Y'all saw me. You saw me put the cards in the same direction, and the Emperor's on the bottom of the deck upside down. And he's followed by the Devil and the 3 of Swords. Okay, so somebody here... think this Emperor could be the shark in the water. The Emperors and the Devil. I don't know if this is like, for some of you, I don't know if this is an ex. Or if this is like, it could be like a father figure. This is somebody who's very controlling. I don't know if this is like, I'm feeling it as a father figure. Okay, so I'm feeling the Queen of Cups as being you, the viewer, and I'm feeling the Queen of Wands as being this person that you want to make this love offer to. Now, I do know that these are both queens. That's fine. You know, flip it, switch it, reverse it. It's just energy, right? It could be because this could honestly, you could both be the same age. But that doesn't have to be the case. I feel like this, one of these two queens, they have a very controlling father figure in their life. It's a masculine energy. It's a really controlling masculine energy. This person, this masculine energy, this Emperor, they could be an Aries or a Capricorn. This person may have anger problems. This person, they could use money as a way of control. They could have addictions too. This masculine energy, are you afraid that this masculine energy is going to try to interfere with your connection or with you connecting with this Queen of Wands? For some of you, this is somebody who hurt you in the past with the Three of Swords here. You're afraid of getting hurt. But not by the Queen of Wands, by this Emperor, by this masculine. This is an Emperor in the reverse. This is not a divine masculine. This is a karmic. We have a karmic masculine showing up. That's who the shark in the water is. It's a karmic masculine. Okay, but I want to know, is this karmic masculine somebody that's still in your life, or is this something that happened in the past? Are you unintentionally holding yourself back because of a past wound, or is this somebody that's currently in your life? So, tell me. The Six of Swords. Okay, so this is from the past. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody from your past. You're no longer connected. Sorry, I hit the camera. You're no longer connected with this masculine. You're no longer connected with this masculine. This karmic masculine. I think you've moved on from them. You could have even physically moved from them. So this is either a situation where you're worried about connecting with this new person because you had a bad experience. And bad is just, you know, a very generalized term. I'm not trying to downplay what happened at all, because we have the Emperor and we have the Devil here. You know, this very well could have been a false twin situation that we're talking about here. But at the very least, this is a karmic masculine for sure. That caused you a lot of heartbreak. And I think that for some of you, you're worried that you're going to end up in that same situation with this Queen of Wands, but I don't see that happening at all. I think that's probably why why both of these queens showed up here, you know, because that's complete opposite energy of this, you know, Emperor in the reverse over here, this Devil. That's honestly what I'm feeling. To be real, to be frank, okay, I think this is a fear. The shark in the water is a fear that if you make this new offer, this Queen of Wands is going to react to you or treat you the same way that this Devil did, that this Emperor in the reverse did. And I don't think that is the case. I don't. But let's pull a card and see. Yeah, you could have given a lot to this person, this Devil, and there was just a lot of conflict. There could have definitely been other people involved as well. I feel like it was just like, it was messy. Whatever it was messy. So let's talk about this Queen of Wands. Is this Queen of Wands like the Devil? Do we have, is there a shark in the water with this Queen of Wands? Tell us, what do we need to know about the Queen of Wands? The Four of Pentacles, the Lovers. I think that for some of you, this could be somebody from your past with the Four of Pentacles here. I think that this is somebody who's going to hold on to you and never let you go. Yeah, for real. Three of Cups. Yep. I really do not think that this Queen of Wands is anything at all like this Emperor over here, like this devil. And we're going to call him a devil. He doesn't even deserve the title of Emperor. Nothing at all. This is somebody who's going to really love you. This is somebody who's going to hold on to you and never let you go. With the Four of Pentacles here, they're holding on to that chest, never letting him go. That's you, boo. That's you. Look at even the cats. They have a little heart with their tails. That's so cute. I don't think you have anything to worry about. I think that, you know, you should follow your heart. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. All right. Let's go to the oracle cards over here. So I have 5 letters. Every pile got 5 letters. Not every pile got the same number of oracle cards, but every pile got the same number of letters. I did make sure to do that. Okay, so the first one we have is D. I got the name David, Danielle. We have a Z. I got a Z and zebra. Okay, so like I'm from North America and we say Z, but I do know that some people say Z for Z, so that could be significant. Interesting. I'm from the United States, I guess I should say, because North America is also Canada. I think they say Z instead of Z in Canada. Do I have a Canadian follower? You may be Canadian, yo. Welcome. Welcome, brother, sister. Okay. Oh, we have TF. Twin Flame. You guys, this could be your person. This Queen of Wands could be your person. I don't like the term divine or twin flame. I prefer the term divine partner. But I obviously made these runes prior to switching that terminology. So we have the twin flame. Because I made these runes, if you were wondering. They're polymer clay. And then I wrote the letters. But this could definitely be your person. T and F could be initials as well for someone. We have R. I got the name Rachel, Rebecca, Ryan, Robert, Robbie. Whoa. Interesting. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Last we have L. Larry. I got Lemur. Okay, that's not a name. That's an animal. What's the Lemur King? Is it the Lemur King from Madagascar? I like to move it, move it. He like to move it, move it. We like to move it. Ooh, all right. So let's start with the oracle card. Sorry if you can hear the, I think that's a helicopter. I'm not sure. So the first one that we have is Raven. I like this card. If you couldn't tell by my ooh. We have Shaman. You are the creator and the magician. I almost said musician, so you could be a musician. But I think that this definitely confirms what I was feeling in the beginning, that you are, this is my pile of, you know, the fellow readers, the fellow message receivers, the fellow light workers. Why did it take me so long to get to that one? This is, y'all, this is my light worker people. All right, anyway. I'm just going to start over because I don't remember where I left off. You are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. And then we have sea turtle, one of my favorite animals. I love sea turtles. And it says protection. You are master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. Beautiful. Move these over just a little bit. And then we're going to get, you have 2 messages from your higher self. So the first one that we have says, you have reached a new level and a new land to be discovered. There is something for you there. I love the colors on that card. And then we have, your shadows are just hiding the light right now. Okay, and then we have, give me nirvana I can dance to. Interesting, because I did accidentally say musician. So I really think that for some of you, maybe you're a musician, or there's something here to do with music. Maybe you sing, or you play an instrument, or you just like music. Maybe you dance. You dance in your kitchen. I do that too. Dancing is a great way to raise your vibration. So is singing. Music in general. Like, I love music. Okay. Like no one's watching, or if they are, give it up. Yeah, dance like no one's watching. Who cares? Unless you're Beyonce, like, you're not going to look perfect on the dance floor, so don't worry about it, you know? All right, so we have Lightworker Oracles, and you actually got 3. You got the most out of all the piles. So this one says the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? This is the Tower card in this deck. So it's a beautiful tower, I think, with all the flowers and stuff there. But I think that this is talking about, you know, this devil back here. What are you clinging on to? You're clinging on to the fact that you had a really horrible experience. You know, you went through a really shitty situation, excuse the French or the language, with this person. And you don't want to go through that again, you know? But I think that, you know, holding, like, how do I say this? Because it's not really holding on. I know that you're not holding on to this person. I know that you're not holding on to the situation. You know, but that pain is still there a little bit. That fear is still there a little bit. Well, what if it happens again? Then it happens again. And you'll be okay. And you'll get through it. Do you know how I know this? Because you've already gotten through it, boo. You've already done it. And the thing about when going through these situations is you learn to identify maybe not necessarily what you want, but what you don't want. And you know how to identify more red flags and green flags and yellow ones. You know what I mean? Maybe in this situation with this devil over here, you didn't know about red flags. Maybe you just ignored them. You're not going to do that in this one. You learn that lesson, right? So you can trust yourself to know that you're not going to be in that situation ever again, because you will never put yourself in that situation. Okay? It's not about the other person, who I think is a very good match for you and possibly even your counterpart. It's about trusting yourself. You know, you have to trust yourself enough to know that you will not allow yourself to get into another connection that's going to not be for your highest good, you know? All right. Next we have boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? You know, for some of you, maybe these were things that you learned. Maybe these are things that you still need to learn, you know? Especially if this devil energy is still in your life in some way or another. Maybe you do need to have better boundaries with them. You know, maybe this is kind of a little bit of a wake-up call from the universe to be like, hey, boundaries. Where's your no trespassing sign, you know, like private property? Put up your boundaries. Get some electric wire or something. I don't know. Metaphors, okay? I grew up on a farm, so, I mean, electric wire will usually keep most things out. I'm just saying. Next we have don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? All right, now from the Starseed Oracles, we have transcend. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. Yeah. I agree with that one. Okay, you have two little cute kitty cards. That one's super cute. So the first one says, mind your body. See, he's like, I don't know why I feel called to like talk about this. I'm getting like Kung Fu Panda for some a little bit, but like he's trying to meditate and the water's just like dripping on his head. And I don't know if he's supposed to be like ignoring it or if he's just trying to ignore it. But here's the thing, like, just scoot over a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can fix that problem. It doesn't have to be so annoying. Just move over a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know why I felt called to say that. Body awareness. Sit or lie down comfortably in a calm environment. Take slow, deep breaths. Pay attention to the sensations in your toes. Gradually move your focus up your body, noticing each sensation along the way. And then we have, together we can do so much. Yes, we can. Lightworkers unite. Diversity and inclusion. When we accept diversity and inclusion, we can get a wider range of perspectives, a stronger community, a more just world. Together we can create a world where everyone feels like they belong. I like that. I think that if you felt called to pile number 2, this is an additional message for you. Or if you're coming to pile number 3 from pile number 2, this is an additional message for you. All right, angel numbers. So you have 2121. Energy levels. Prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration, the opposite sex. That day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your goal, to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. I like that. See, that's like exactly what I was just talking about too. Like, you have to trust yourself. You have to trust yourself to know that you're not going to get yourself into those kinds of situations again, you know, and if you do, then you're going to know how to identify the red flags and get yourself out because you've done it before. You know what I mean? Trust in you, boo. I'm telling you. All right, message from the universe. This says literally exactly what I was just saying too. The past is behind you now, so drop the fears and doubts. Quit worrying about the shark in the water. Okay, the shark is in the water way back there. You left that sucker miles ago. All right, it's not going to find you. You're good, okay? And you know what to look out for now, so you don't have to worry about it. Even though you may feel a little uncomfortable at the moment and slightly anxious over what is coming next, you are being urged to bring yourself back to the present moment. Your recent prayers have been heard, and you are currently being worked on. And are currently being worked on. Trust in the divine. It's got your back. All right, we're going to end this with a Soul's Truth card. This says, where am I with my health goals? Interesting, because this one was talking about your body, and this one's talking about health. For some of y'all, if you feel the need to, maybe call your doctor and get a checkup. I don't know, just saying. I am not a doctor, so please do not take that advice from me. But at the very least, pay attention to your body. Drink some water. This is the second or third time I've said that in this whole reading. So if you haven't been drinking water recently or it's been a while, feel free to pause. I will wait right here for you to come back and go hydrate yourself, boo, all right? We're like 75% water human beings, so we need water in our bodies. All right, and soda does not count as water, and neither does coffee. And I'm saying this as a coffee drinker. All right, try tea. I say as a coffee drinker. I like tea too, but anyway. Where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? Why am I not there? What will it take me to feel well? If my body could talk, it would say, what would your body say? My body would say, I'm hungry. Feed me now. And I'm going to listen to it. Today's soul action. Oh, look. Feed your body. Feed your body what it needs to feel nourished, appreciated, and loved. Make some new exciting goals to take your health to the next level. I like that. You know, I actually recently, I'm going to share this with you because we were just talking about this, but I recently, like last week, I decided to try cutting back on my coffee intake because like I said, I do like tea. I usually drink tea at nighttime, which I know sounds weird, but I do. And so what I've started doing, because I work in an office on my day job, so I have access to unlimited supplies of coffee. What I've started doing is when I get to work, I only drink like 1 or 2 cups of coffee. And then I just switch to tea or water until, you know, lunchtime. And then I'll probably choose a soda or something like that. I'm still working on being fully healthy, but I don't know, it's just like, it's something little, you know, and it's something that I don't always remember to do every single day, which is fine, you know, because every day is a process and, you know, it's always one foot in front of the other, but it's something little that I've just been trying to do, and, yeah, I don't know, and that's it, I guess. I just wanted to share that with you, so that's all that I have for you guys. I hope that these messages were helpful and they resonated with you. I hope they brought you the clarity and confirmation you were looking for. If they did resonate for you and you enjoyed this, please do give the video a thumbs up. Not only does it help the channel's growth, but it does help YouTube's algorithm and help it to get pushed out more to other people who may also need to hear the messages as well. If you are not subscribed and you would like to subscribe, we would love to have you in the tribe. I don't always do pick a pile readings, so please don't subscribe to me expecting pick a pile readings because you will be sorely disappointed. But with that being said, I am, you know, open to doing more pick a pile. So if you have a topic or a suggestion that you would like for me to do for a pick a pile or a general reading, drop it in the comments below, and I will definitely take it into consideration. I am, currently just kind of, I'm doing the readings that I feel called to do recently on the channel. We're just, you know, seeing how it goes, trying things out a little bit more freely. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day or night or whenever it was you were tuning into this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.